Two.
Welcome back, everybody. With Memorial Day, as we said, right behind us, we are taking stock of our nation's military. Now, earlier this year, Representative Charlie Rangel, decorated Korean War vet himself, he introduced legislation that would have reinstated the draft. He does this pretty much every session once. Now, the bill, it would require people between the ages of 18 and 25 to perform 2 years of either national service, whether it be the armed services or civilian life. Now, this issue, again, came up also in the editorial pages over this past weekend and yesterday as well, where people said there's something missing today than there was maybe a generation ago, and that is, as the congressman said, some form of commitment to it. And obviously, and I'll start with you, Dominic, on this one, it is different than in Charlie Rangel's day and age. It's different than in my father's day and age. There was a military hitch they served. It all changed after Vietnam here. And military brass, they wanted it different. But that said, would we be better as a country if everybody, and this is the rich kids too, okay? And not if everybody, without exemptions, had to give 2 years to their country, whether in a uniform or in some form of national service?
Yes, yes, and yes. One, it would make the military more, in terms of service and being on the front line, more equal representation of all the people, going to what you just said. But all I can really tell you to back up my point is that in Israel, as you well know, having been there twice, to watch young ladies 17 years of age in military uniform with semi-automatic weapons, patrolling bus stops. But what I'm trying to say is, all the young people I talked to that were part of the military, you take greater pride in your country when you serve your country. And I got that from all the young people in Israel. So I support it wholeheartedly.
The argument also, Rich, could be lawmakers in Washington, regardless of their political stripes, would think differently if it was their own kids that might be on the front lines. That maybe
you guys are confusing the terms service in the armed forces with national service.
It's optional, be one or the other.
Well, in that difference it undercuts everything Dominic just said.
Right.
Not that I disagree with him about the virtues.
Either one.
Well, I'm not sure I want to make a law that says every American kid has to join the armed services. I don't think we need an armed services that large. I think it becomes a training ground.
Again, what if you gave them the option of 18 months to 24 months where they had to serve the country?
That's I think different and much more worth thinking about. But I don't think we should conflate it with service in the armed forces, as good a thing as that can be.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I believe that there should be more fairness to the whole system. Right now, you get to enlist, et cetera. And I think, as Richard said, saying that you can join the military part of it as your choice for 18 months, do national service overseas, or helping the poor, et cetera, for 2 years. We should all do something for our country, part of a program. I think it's very beneficial.
I did my thesis on this, and if you take the kids, you can't do it 100 miles from where you live. You meet people, different colors, different religions, different backgrounds. I just think it'd be so much better for our country here. But anyway, we're going to wrap things up, everybody. When we come back, stay with us.